This video is all about studio mode in OBS, and I wanted to make it since most of my viewers who are OBS users were unaware of it or its benefits. I use it all the time live, and it has become a pretty cool tool that has allowed me to entertain my viewers in creative ways. Studio mode in OBS allows you to set up and manage multiple scenes and transition between them smoothly while your current scene remains visible to the audience. This is useful for things like fixing source mistakes, creating new scenes to switch to, or turning off sources after transitioning to save on PC resource usage. First, we need to have the control dock so we can click the studio mode button. If you don't see your control dock, go to the top of your OBS and click the Docs tab, and then select the controls dock and put it wherever you'd like. Once it's there, you can click on it and you're ready to go. When you're in studio mode, you can manage an existing scene mostly without affecting what is being shown on the stream or recording. To do this, click on the kebab menu found between the two stream previews. There are two important settings to consider in here: duplicate scenes and duplicate sources. When the duplicate scenes option is toggled on, shown by a check mark, certain changes made to the scene in studio mode won't be visible on the live stream or recording until you transition. This allows you to edit the scene privately and then transition when you're ready to show the changes to your viewers. However, without the duplicate sources toggled, this will only allow you to transform and do visibility changes to the source. With the duplicate sources options toggled on, any modifications to the sources within the scene will not be visible until you transition. It lets you adjust source properties rather than just to transform and visibility. Media and capture sources do not work for this, however. As I will show, you can change a text source without it being seen live, but if you try to change your display source capture, it will change it live, unlike the text source. Keep in mind that having these settings toggled on might require more PC resources because OBS essentially duplicates the scenes and sources in the background. Also, in between the previews, there's a way to set up a specific transition when switching to the new scene. Click the plus sign in the studio mode interface and assign the desired transition. A new button with the transition name will appear, and you can trigger the transition by clicking on the text itself. If you want to change the transition or add more transition options, use the drop down arrow next to the transition button. And don't forget, you don't have to always transition, you can just hit the studio mode button again if you're just working on the same scene and not going to a new one. I'm also going to show another quick example of how you can use studio mode, going between the two different scenes. So I'm going to go from my game scene to my just chatting scene, but everything in my just chatting scene is turned off. So I'm going to open studio mode, go over to the scene that I'm going to switch to, change all the visibility of the sources, and then transition over to it. For streamers with multiple monitors, studio mode offers the ability to show yourself creating this new scene inside your main scene. Here's how you can do that. Set up a display capture in your main scene and capture your second monitor. Right click on the left stream preview and choose full screen projector or window projector. I like to use window projector because normally I have a lot of other things on the scene that people can look at. But for this instance, we're just going to go ahead and use the full screen projector so that way you can see a lot of what I'm doing. Move the full screen projector or window projector to the display that's being captured, which allows your viewers to see the process of you creating a new scene while your other scene is still active. This setup is very useful for content creators who teach or share stream automation projects, just like me. If you'd like to learn any other cool tricks, you can always try to catch me live on Twitch, or you can join my Discord and just ask me some questions down in the help channel. Either way, see you next time.